Hi Taos County, this is reporter John Miller with a preview of what you can expect to see in this week's paper. First up in the news, Taos Fiestas are right around the corner. The Fiesta Council convened on Monday for a meeting, with some members who had formerly resigned rejoining the ranks. Also up for discussion was a possible in-house audit of the council coming down the pipe, something Fiesta Council Treasurer Joseph Quintana says he would welcome as a necessary step for future bookkeeping. In crime news, we move forward with our coverage of the recent allegations that 2 jailers trafficked drugs into the Taos County Adult Detention Center. This week, we published new statistics on the number of overdoses recorded at the jail over the past 3 years. In the courts, we run the next edition of The Docket, our monthly breakdown of the latest happenings in the Taos County court system. Also, keep an eye out for a standalone story on the recent release of one of Taos County's violent offenders. And as town development projects continue to churn, reporter Jesse Moya provides an update this week on the recently published Strong at Heart Downtown Design Survey Layout, which includes input from the Taos community on how downtown might get a facelift in coming years. Several design changes were proposed and viewed by community members, though not everyone is on board with the proposed changes. In environment news, reporter Cody Hooks has a story on the Bureau of Land Management's Citizen Advisory Committee, which met Tuesday for the first time since January. Only 4 members of the 10-person board showed up, however, which might be a sign of some of the difficulty folks are having in communicating with the federal agency. This at the same time that BLM employees are hustling to finish a management plan under a tight timeline from the Trump administration. In Tempo, our arts and entertainment team covers an art exhibit titled Forces of Nature. The show spotlights the work of 4 women, Beverly Branch, Sherab Maher, Noelle Anderson, and Kimberly Henkel. That show opens at Stables Gallery on Saturday. We're also covering the Taos Writers Conference, the latest show at Studio 107B, Taos artist Teruko Wild's exhibit of colorful new works, and a performance by jazz artist Dimitri Matheny. It's all that, plus a review of the new horror flick, The First Purge. In sports, we run down the results of the Taos Open Tennis Tournament. You'll also find one of our free special sections in this week's edition, Land, Water, People, Time, a celebration of the diversity and history here in northern New Mexico. In weather, expect highs in the low 80s, lows in the 50s, and the rain returns this week with showers forecast through next Tuesday. That'll do it for this week's preview. Make sure to like us on Facebook and Twitter and visit our website for breaking news updates. And as always, have a good weekend, Taos.